Hello, and welcome to Mama Ruth's house. I'm so glad you stopped in. Today we're going to be making strawberry pies that are sugar-free. The pie crusts are just Pillsbury. I didn't make my own. This is what I'm making today. These are 4 points for 1/8 of the pie. We're going to be using these lovely strawberries that I got today, and the Marzetti sugar-free glaze. You can get that on Amazon. You can get any kind of sugar-free glaze at most of the grocery stores. And those are for 6 tablespoons, 1 point, and you're not going to have 6 tablespoons, so they're less than 1 point. So I would say I would add 5 points for a serving, 1/8 of the pie, and you'll be safe. And then we're also, if you like Cool Whip on top, I'm going to be using the zero sugar Cool Whip. All right, let's get started. We're just going to poke some holes in the bottom of our shells. I've got the oven heating to 400 degrees. We're just going to poke holes in the bottom so the crust doesn't bubble up. Still usually does a little bit, and I usually poke it around the edge a little bit. You can make your own pie crust as well. We're going to a family function today, so I just decided to go the easy route and make some pre-made pie shells. So we're going to do this. We put them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes till they're golden brown, and then we'll come back and I will have cut up strawberries and put the glaze and just put them in. You're going to see how easy this is, and it's a lovely dessert. All right, we'll be back when these cook. Welcome back. Our crusts are done. I have them on a cookie sheet so that I can just fill them and take them. They look beautiful. I'm going to push you down so you can see what we're doing here. We're just going to cut up the last few strawberries. And you guys can do it any way that you'd like, but you can do your strawberries any way that you would like, but this is the way I just cut them up. There's no rhyme or reason. These are just huge, beautiful strawberries. I just cut them in half usually and just kind of slice them. And like I said, it's totally up to you how you do it. Just take a little paring knife and it cuts up pretty quickly. I put one, I'm using 2 of my glazes today because I cut up quite a bit for the 2 pies. I have a piece of strawberry leaf on there. Just slice them up. I've been making this for 30 plus years, and I was just telling my husband how much everyone really, really loves it, and they always ask me to bring it when I go to functions. This is how the gel looks. We're just going to put that right in our strawberries. You do nothing else. You just wash your strawberries real good. Slice them however you'd like to slice them for your pies. So I've been making this for my husband and I as dessert without the pie crust, and it's absolutely delicious that way as well. Very few points, makes it nice, a nice refreshing dessert. And it even gets better as it gels together. Just like anything else, when you make it the next day, it's delicious. When I first started making these, my daughter was probably 6, and she is 38 now. So I've been making them for quite some time. And I remember the first time I made it, the recipe that I was following said to cut up the strawberries and then put the glaze over the top in your pie. And I just seemed like that didn't work for me. I tried it once and I was like, no, I'm just going to mix them all up first and then put them in there. I like them really a little bit glazy, more glazy. You could probably use one and be okay with it, but since I used to make it without, not sugar-free, but I started making it sugar-free and no one really tells the difference. All right, now we're going to fill our pie crusts. We'll get these over here. Let me see. There we go. So I just try to put in even amount, about, without making too big of a mess. But I'll probably make a mess. I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's a really good summertime recipe. Another recipe that I'm going to be making for summertime is I make a watermelon salad that has, it has jalapenos and mango and lime. It's delicious. You see how quickly these are to make? So don't let them intimidate you because it's very easy to make. People, for years that I've been making them, they've thought it was a lot harder. Now my secret's out. I'll just cover them with a little bit of saran wrap so they travel nice. And then I don't put any Cool Whip or anything like that on, only as we serve. And this is how they look when they're done. Bring it up. I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as I do, and all of my family and friends that I've made it for. It's a delicious low point dessert, and I'm so happy that I got to share it with you. And again, until next time, make a fantastic day, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share. It really helps my channel. Again, I thank you.